Say it with me, girls. If a company is selling you a product based on the premise that something your body is doing is a problem when it's just your body functioning in a normal way, run the other way. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gita Marie and I had a whole other plan today. Then I saw something last night on Instagram. It was an ad. God bless. And it pissed me off so bad that I knew I had to postpone my other video idea to come on here and talk about this. Ultimately, I think there is a massive category of companies and products within the beauty, wellness, cosmetic industry that deserves a lot more scrutiny than what they are currently experiencing. We need more shame. Bring shame back. Public humiliation in the town square is not off the table. That's all I'm saying. So perhaps you're thinking, what sparked this extreme reaction? Let me tell you right now. We are gonna name and shame for this one, okay? This is from a company called Sleep and Glow. They have this product currently being advertised. It was advertised to me, and I'm not the only person that have seen it for sure. It is a reverse bra that you put on in your cleavage to sort of make sure that you don't develop wrinkles over time in said cleavage, which would be gross and unsexy. As we all know, the product in and of itself is annoying enough to be granted a space in my anti-haul series. The reason why I'm making an entire video about this is because of their description. Why use a pillow bra? So your décolletage remains smooth and youthful, no sleep wrinkles or creases, that being sort of the cleavage, upper chest area. Also your neck itself, like this part of delicate skin that you have here. This brings me to a livid state of fury. You may only be 20 and haven't started to see any problems yet, but women a little older than you have already started to notice the first signs of aging. This was a problem I did not expect to worry about. And honestly, after this ad, I'm still not worried about it. I sent this to my friends last night and the overall response was, can we just live? Can we just exist? The reason why I think this is incredibly problematic is because they are creating an insecurity out of something that just naturally happens. Like this is just the body in a natural state. This just happens. And it's categorizing aging and wrinkles as something that is inherently a problem. And I think that word was what made me so absolutely furious. It's the problem word, right? It's the you may not see any problems now, but you will see problems later. Are we saying that wrinkles on your chest, folds in your skin is a problem? What is it exactly that we are not able to do if our chests are wrinkled or folded or creased? What is it exactly that makes it a problem, other than the fact that we have created this fucked up idea that anything related to wrinkles and aging is ultimately a bad thing? Getting to be old is an absolute privilege. And anyone who tries to sell you that privilege as a problem not only has some serious insecurities of their own, but it's also deeply despicable and evil. There's a place for you in hell. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for taking something that naturally happens to a body and vilifying it in a way as something we should be scared of or prevent or in any way, shape or form try to avoid. Like what? To tie this into environmentalism a little bit, because that has sort of been taking a backseat in my anger, to be honest. Like this is more so from a can a woman just live perspective. But if we look at this from an environmental perspective, the amount of resources that we are using trying to create products that will ultimately keep us from aging, or at least that is what they're promising us in that product, is insane. Overall, when it comes to beauty and skincare and like taking care of ourselves, there is this spectrum, right, of things that make sense and then gradually things that make less and less and less sense. I feel like there's the spectrum of reasonable practices where in one end we have things we do to feel better about ourselves. Things that we do as our small rituals to get ready for the day, to zone out or to lock in, or to generally just do something that serves us to make us feel good. I would never say that we can't practice our beauty habits, we can't indulge in making ourselves feel good and look pretty. Like all of these things are incredibly human. I love my morning routine of doing a little bit of skincare, putting on some makeup. I feel ready for the day. I feel happy. I feel locked in and just the best version of myself. And products like the Pillow Bra, in my opinion, do not exist on that end of the spectrum. They do not exist to make life easier for you or to solve a problem. They sell you a problem instead. They sell you an insecurity and something else that you now have to look out for or be worried about. You don't have to worry about this. Okay, babe? You don't. It's okay. Anyway, do I have other examples of products that do exactly this? Yeah, I'm so happy that you asked. One of the things that I've seen being talked about a lot on social media recently has been Khloe Kardashian's Let Me Purr vitamins, very delicately advertised as a vaginal health vitamin supplement. And what I don't like about this, because like you can do all the supplements and vitamins in the world that you want, there is once again a reasonable consumption of vitamins and supplements, but at some point you just cross over into buying very expensive urine for yourself. And I'm not an expert on this by any means, but I do know that there is a certain limit as to how much vitamin from a supplement that your body can obtain or use. So when you surpass that limit, you're just expelling it again through your pee. Expensive pee. Balanced, healthy diet will get you really far. And using supplements and vitamins to a reasonable degree, of course. But what I specifically didn't like about this supplement was that it was marketed as something that could make your vagina taste better. Sort of implied that with this supplement, it would be more comfortable to do oral sex with you. Teaching especially young women, which I guess tends to be the demographic that looks up to people like the Kardashians, telling them that they have to take a supplement to have their vaginas taste good, as though you are the object of this consumption and you should taste good to make your partner feel comfortable with going down on you. It is not supposed to be sweet. The idea that women should taste like candy is insane to me. This feels downright like a vicious, sexist marketing ploy, that women should now be insecure about the taste or smell of their intimate parts. It should be sour, acidic. That is a healthy vaginal environment. You don't need a supplement to make it taste like candy. And I think it's important to remember that the primary function of your vagina is not to be sweet and easily consumable for someone else. If they are not mature enough to understand what a vagina tastes like, they're probably not mature enough to see it. This has been building up inside me for a while there. Pun intended. Another kind of product that also frequently grinds my gears, I've talked about this before, is the hair identifier spray.
Don't buy this if you don't want to see your facial beard.
The idea here is that you can apply this product as a spray and it will show you all the natural small hairs on your face. It's being marketed and advertised as something that will show you your beard. And overall, the premise is here that we're supposed to get rid of fuss, peach fuzz and hair on our faces, because women don't have beards, yo. That kind of vibe is also just extremely icky. Now, I know that there are some people that really like this kind of spray for curiosity's sake, like it's fun to see, and because makeup goes on smoother if there is no peach fuzz. These things can exist. I don't agree with them. I don't care about them really, but it's not the problem. The problem is we explain or market this product as something that identifies a problem that you then have to get rid of. Peach fuzz, hair in the face, not a problem. Like it has a purpose and it's just normal that it's there. And the whole idea that women have to be silky smooth and only men have body hair, that being the face or our intimate parts or our legs, etc. You know where that came from? Gillette. Who makes, you said it, razors. How about that? Yeah, turns out that they found out that if you sold something to not only a male audience, but also a female target group, you could make more money. So they started advertising razors to women, making this angle that hair on women's legs were a problem. And it's so incredibly normal today to shave our legs that there is this massive demographic of consumers, both male and female, who thinks that from a biological standpoint, that they just prefer shaved bodies over hairy bodies. A company made you believe that, babe. A company sold you that exact preference and made billions. A lot of straight men tend to value youth. We associate youth with hairlessness, except that then we are no longer attracted to women, we are attracted to children. We should rework that for ourselves. Like, sort your shit out. Okay, I do understand the appeal of shaving. I like it as well occasionally. Once again, it becomes like this ritual where you do something for yourself that feels really nice. I like the feeling of completely smooth legs. I like that. It's just I don't depend on it as my primary way of looking, and I don't feel unsexy if I don't do it. The idea that we have to do these things to feel sexy, that's the problem. Because we're free to do whatever we want, right? But we become so much happier, thriving people if we treat our bodies with kindness, if we don't see problems where there is just natural function. If we don't depend on products to feel sexy or be attractive or be confident in ourselves. If we want to be conscious consumers, we have to be able to find ways of feeling our best selves without these things. Don't let anyone tell you that wrinkles, folds, creases in your skin, hair on your face or your legs, or the smell of your intimate parts are problems. It is a normal fucking body. And with that, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you have any other examples of these products. If you want me to do another video where we're gonna anti-haul some of them or debunk a little bit of them, let me know. I would be happy to do so because I can talk about this for ages. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day and I will see you guys next time. Take really good care of yourselves. Until then, bye and treat yourself nice.